Simple Life presents. What is social anxiety disorder and its symptoms? Social anxiety disorder, sometimes referred to as social phobia, is a type of anxiety disorder that causes extreme fear in social settings. People with this disorder have trouble talking to people, meeting new people, and attending social gatherings. They fear being judged or scrutinized by others. They may understand that their fears are irrational or unreasonable, but feel powerless to overcome them. Social anxiety is different from shyness. Shyness is usually short-term and doesn't disrupt one's life. Social anxiety is persistent and debilitating. It can affect one's ability to work, attend school, or develop close relationships with people outside of their family. According to the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, approximately 15 million American adults have social anxiety disorder. Symptoms of this disorder may start around the age of 13. The exact cause of social anxiety disorder is unknown. However, current research supports the idea that it is caused by a combination of environmental factors and genetics. Negative experiences also may contribute to this disorder, including bullying, family conflict, and sexual abuse. Physical abnormalities such as a serotonin imbalance may contribute to this condition. Serotonin is a chemical in the brain that helps regulate mood. An overactive amygdala, a structure in the brain that controls fear response and feelings or thoughts of anxiety, may also cause these disorders. Anxiety disorders can run in families. However, researchers aren't sure if they're linked to genetic factors. For example, a child might develop an anxiety disorder by learning the behavior of one of their parents who has an anxiety disorder. Children can also develop anxiety disorders as a result of being raised in controlling or overprotective environments. Here are 10 signs that what you're dealing with might be social anxiety, and not simply shyness. 1. You skip events you are interested in, only because you think you will feel awkward. Salsa dancing sounds cool. But you cringe thinking about how stupid you'll look doing it, so you don't go. Even if other people don't know how to dance either, you assume they'll look less silly than you. If an event involves any aspect of performing, you're even more scared to go. 2. Similarly, you might decide you're not interested in events, because you think you'll feel awkward. This would be the same as the person above, except you convince yourself salsa dancing is ridiculous in general. You know in your heart that you might find it fun, but you push that thought away and hide behind sarcasm or cynicism. 3. Whenever your appearance changes slightly, you're terrified to go out and see people. If you have a breakout or your haircut was shorter than expected, you automatically assume that people will mock you, even only in their heads. 4. You don't expect anyone to be friends with you. Entering any sort of new environment is scary. You think you'll be the one person left standing on the side while everyone else groups together. Sometimes you're correct. You assume this is due to others thinking you seemed weird rather than recognizing that it might be because you don't approach anyone. 5. You have a million excuses for why you don't date. Although you may want a long-term relationship, or even a short-term one, you have a list of reasons why dating isn't the right choice for you at the moment. Maybe next month when your job isn't so busy, or next year when you're done with grad school. You push down feelings of loneliness, thinking that this is what you ought to live with. 6. You think your coworkers or classmates secretly look down on you. They all seem to get along with each other. When you walk in the room, however, you could swear that they roll their eyes or pity you. You end up avoiding common areas like break rooms or dorm lounges. 7. You edit your social media updates endlessly before you post them. You're extremely worried about what people may think about what you post. You don't want to look stupid, uninformed, or desperate. You spend time picking out the right emoji and still end up thinking your social media posts are pretty pathetic. 8. You act differently when you speak confidentially. If you play any online games or can be unnamed in an online capacity, you experience a level of comfort unusual for you. You feel that your true self may be able to come out most easily in a confidential capacity. It's only then you can relax and not feel people are judging you. 9. Growing up you thought constantly fearing others' judgment was normal. Social anxiety is heritable, and you can also learn it from others. If your parents also are socially anxious, you likely grew up thinking that fearing social situations, or masking that fear with contempt for socializing, was normal and no cause for concern. 10. You sometimes wonder what your life would be like if you could be more confident. But then you conclude it's impossible for one reason or another. People with social anxiety often feel trapped in their lives. To them, other people seem unimaginably carefree. This can lead to feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and even depression. Outlook for social anxiety disorder. According to the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, about 36% of people with social anxiety don't speak to a healthcare provider until they have had symptoms for at least 10 years. People with social phobia may rely on drugs and alcohol to cope with anxiety triggered by social interaction. Left untreated, social phobia can lead to other high-risk behaviors, including alcohol and drug abuse, loneliness, and thoughts of suicide. The outlook for social anxiety is good with treatment. Therapy, lifestyle changes, and medication can help many people cope with their anxiety and function in social situations. Social phobia doesn't have to control your life. Although it may take weeks or months, psychotherapy and/or medication can help you begin to feel calmer and more confident in social situations. Keep your fears under control by recognizing the triggers that cause you to start feeling nervous or out of control. Practicing relaxation and breathing techniques. Taking your medication as directed. If you like the video, do subscribe, like and comment. Do hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification. Thank you for watching.